everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Should We Unpack This? We are back to our regular scheduled programming. We're your hosts. I'm Lainey.
I'm Rochelle.
And this is our podcast where we just unpack life things.
Things to do with life.
Things to do with life. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about work-life balance and what exactly does that mean? And how have we navigated that? We've had a listener, an avid listener,
Yes,
who messaged Rochelle and gave us this idea. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was so good. We love hearing from our listeners or viewers.
Yes.
So please keep on coming.
Send us those ideas.
Yes, send us those ideas. It's so good. All right, Rochelle, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling this one currently.
Oh,
the lack of work-life balance.
Oh, man, tell me more.
Not even work-life balance, but just the lack of balance, really, at this point.
Yeah.
You know when you're just, like, tired all the time, and you just can't get untired?
Yes.
That's how I feel today.
I'm feeling very unmotivated. You know,
Another one. Yeah.
Yes, 'tis the season of, those early dark nights. I'm struggling too. I'm struggling just to like keep on keeping on,
I know. My partner today was like, everyone should just have December off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it should be mandated. I'm like, that's great, but like businesses, how would we get anything done though if all the businesses are closed? But like, maybe it would be good. Just
Maybe.
everything shuts down. Stock up for December because nothing's open.
Basically. I mean, the necessities, sure.
I guess. But then those people don't get it off.
That's true, but there are some people who don't like to take time off, I think, in this world. Maybe not.
Is there anyone out there that loves their job so much that they don't want time off? I would love to know what you do.
Yeah. Tell us now, please. Oh, yes. Work-life balance. It's a thing. And the question that comes to mind is, are we chasing success or are we just trying to keep up?
I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I mean, same.
I gave up on the success quite a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just trying to keep on keeping on here.
Yeah, and trying to like keep up with everything, especially when you have like a family and people to care for and schedules to maintain. It is exhausting.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, and I think that, like I've said this so many times to a few different people over this last year, especially, it's just that I honestly think that we're doing it so wrong in North America. We have it so
Agreed.
backwards of how many hours we have to work in order to obtain a substantial income to survive
Yeah,
or
especially
live
with inflation.
comfortably.
Yeah, just to live comfortably, really.
Yeah, it's... I don't know how to fix it other than like, let's get out of here.
How do we fix this lady?
I don't know. How are we going to do it?
Who do we contact?
How
Who do we reach out to?
Problem? I don't know yet. Maybe that's what we can figure out today. Just
Maybe.
a tall order
That would
for
be
us.
delightful.
Wouldn't it be? Yeah. But that whole thought of chasing success, I actually just had this conversation with my partner today about how, what was the thought again? It was about staying motivated and having ambition. And I think him and I both are definitely ambitious people, but I think it's more so for things that like we want to do, or I'll just speak for myself, for things that I want to do. And I said to him, I think it's okay being content in life. Like, I think that to me is a goal, is to reach contentment, and like I'm actually happy with my job that I currently have. I'm happy with my life. But just staying in the lane of jobs, I just thought that I had spent all of my 20s and the first half of my 30s just trying to like climb that corporate ladder, trying to fake it if you make it, till you fake it till you make it, if you will. And it just, like, for what? I'm just so tired. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
There's no enjoyment out of it, for me, at least.
I feel very much the same. I also spent a lot of my 20s climbing that corporate ladder.
Yeah.
And for what?
Yeah.
More responsibility. Not that much more pay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sometimes I say I'm like a glorified babysitter. You know?
Tell me more. Tell me more. What does
It's
that
just
mean?
like, you're paid to babysit people sometimes. And I just don't find enjoyment in that. I did have my babysitting business, but this is different. I'm not here to babysit adults.
Was that a premonition?
Maybe.
Like 12-year-old Rochelle with her baby.
Yeah, like, no, I'm just like an adult babysitter.
Yeah. You're just so good at it that it just continued. But I understand that feeling too of just that frustration. When when you're dealing with other people and it's like that expectation of you should know this by now. Like, we have gone over this exercise multiple times, or the solution has been provided to you multiple times. Like, why don't you understand? What
It's even
is
just
the
like
disconnect?
everyone you come in contact with in the workplace, it's like, have we lost like problem solving skills of like wanting to solve things ourselves? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's just something
critical
I
thinking.
always strive for. Yeah, critical thinking, like common sense.
It's just
Trying
not that
to
common.
solve the problem. Just even
Yes.
trying.
Just giving it a good old college try.
Yes, that could be a whole nother thing. But yeah, I've just realized I don't enjoy managing people. It's not something I enjoy doing. I enjoy like being accountable for myself, because I know that I can meet the deadlines and I can get the work done, and I can like I can produce what's needed for me to produce. But I don't like having to be responsible if other people don't produce what they're supposed to produce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm like a solo act, if you will. Like, I just want to be responsible for me. Because at the end of the day, then if it's my fault, and I'll own it.
Yeah.
But I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy managing people.
That's fair. I mean, same. I don't either. I haven't been in a role like that in a long time. And I think back to those days of managing a team. And it's just, well, especially at that time too, like I was a lot younger than a lot of the people I was managing. So that was kind of tricky.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. And like trying to tell these people how to do their job and give them feedback when also I wasn't like a super confident person or confrontational. Ooh, no thank you.
Another thing I hate.
Ugh, confrontation. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah, that's what I gotta say about that.
That's great. So, you just got back from a holiday.
I did.
You did. And that must have been so wonderful.
The holiday was wonderful.
Yes. And
I should have stayed.
I
feel like I keep saying
I made an
this.
error in coming back.
Just like, I should have come back.
Yeah. I think that you really hit the ground running when you came back.
Oh my gosh, Kate, when people are like, the place is going to burn down without me. That literally almost happened in my work. Like, for real, burned down, almost. There were fires. And that's what I came back to.
Literal
Just
fires.
being told I can't go back to my office because there are electrical issues.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's just been wild ever since.
Just a lot of
Good times.
tying up
Good
loose
times.
ends. Yeah.
Tying up loose ends. Like, printers not working now because there were power surges. Oh, it's just... And so now I spend all my time replacing equipment, making sure my staff has, like, a warm, functional desk.
Yeah.
It's just been something else.
It's been a lot. Definitely
All before
has been
year
a lot.
end, too. So,
I mean, when else?
of course.
Was it
When
supposed to
else
happen?
would this happen? When else?
That's fair.
Murphy's Law.
Yeah. Which leads to my next question of, like, you hitting the ground running. Why does slowing down feel like a luxury instead of a basic human need?
That's
Do you
a good
find that?
question.
Like,
Yeah.
Does that resonate with you?
It definitely resonates. But I also feel like the job is a basic need so that we can, like, the job is a means to the end to attain your basic needs. You need the money flow coming in.
That's true.
So I feel like it's kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And it feels like when you do take, I feel like also, I'm just going on a bunch of tangents here.
Do it.
I feel like society a lot of the time frowns upon people taking time off. It's like, oh, in certain, like, businesses or certain corporate companies, businesses, whatever. But, like, look at you like you're, like, slacking if you take your designated, allotted, earned time off. They're like, oh, you're taking time off. Oh, and you're, like, not going to be reachable. No, because I'm not getting paid
Yeah.
on my vacation. Well, like, you're getting paid because you earned it, but you're off. You've earned this time to unplug. And I'm not saying at my current job because they were actually delightful and they did not contact me once. I think I talked about this last time, but some places I've experienced in the past do not let you have your time off. Like, I've been working in Hawaii before, sitting on my lanai on a Zoom call. Like, it's wild.
Yeah. That's crossing boundaries.
There's just, like, the expectation that you're still going to be available.
Yeah, that is wild. And that's just simply not okay.
Right?
It's just not. And I think that's a very old school mentality of, you know, you work for me, so you shall be available whenever I need you to be available type thing.
It's like an expectation.
Yeah. And I just, like, I just can't subscribe to that anymore.
Right? Going into this job that I've had for the past year or so, I was very much like, going into this job, I will be drawing those boundaries, especially like at the store level, so that as soon as I leave, I will not be replying to emails. I will not be replying to Teams. Like, I won't be available. And I'm going to set the expectation, like, right off the bat. So I don't, like, answer those after hour things and people think that I'm available to them. Because I just simply won't be anymore. Like, I've done too many years of, like, working after hours, working 12-hour days, like, just being so what I thought was, like, work driven. And I'm like, oh, I'm, like, such a good worker because I'm, like, available all the time and, like, I'm getting so much done and, like, I have all these responsibilities that, like, other stores have 3-4 staff, but I have, like, 2 and I'm getting it done. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I can relate, though. There's something about the pride aspect of it, the pride and the hustle, you know?
It was definitely the pride and the hustle.
Right? And that hustle culture is so toxic, though.
Yeah. And it's exhausting.
It is exhausting. It's not healthy. It doesn't actually benefit you.
No.
Just to hustle all the time. Like, yes, there's a time and a place where you know, there's a bit of
Hustle
hustle.
is required. Yes.
Yeah, hustle is required, but not all of the time.
No.
You know,
It's
having
not sustainable.
multiple side businesses, or, you know, if you're resting, then you're not getting after it, sort of that mentality. Also, I have a hard time with as well, because I think that we were so caught up in the hustle culture for a time there. And not just like you and me, we as in society were that was glorified. And now I think everyone is kind of coming to terms and being like,
everyone's exhausted now, and
I'm tired. I have
a shift now.
There's been a huge shift, and I think because mental health is being talked about more widely, everyone's like, I'm tired, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I have all of these things. Yeah, I'm not doing so great, everybody. But it's amazing when you actually take time to rest and recalibrate your body and prioritize that for yourself. What great things could happen. How good you could feel. You know? And I think most people experience that. Like, did you experience that after coming off your 2-week vacation, before you turned all your notifications back on and like got back home and you're like, oh, that was nice just to disconnect for a few weeks?
Yeah, it was so nice to disconnect. I stayed off my phone a lot while I was on vacation, and it was like very relaxing. Not having those notifications come in. I like completely turned everything off, because I was like, if I leave my work notifications, if I leave like any of those notifications, I'm going to want to look. And then I'm just going to like start thinking about all the things I have to do when I go back.
Definitely.
So I was like really proud of myself for not even once peeking at my emails, because normally I will peek, even though I have the notifications off. I'm like, ooh, let's just like see what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I was like, as soon as I do that, I'm going to like start thinking about work, and it's just not going to be as relaxing.
Well, it's good. I'm glad you set that boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was proud of myself.
I think I've noticed that about you, actually, after starting this new job, is just off this conversation alone about all these boundaries you've been setting. You're like, these are non-negotiables for me, and I love that for you.
Yeah, I just don't want to live like that again.
Yeah. Was there like a tipping point for you?
Regarding what boundaries?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say there were probably a couple. I think like feeling underappreciated at my previous job, with all the time and effort I would put in, it didn't really seem like it was acknowledged, and that was just kind of an expectation. And I feel like all the time and effort and hours I put in were just like a waste of my time, honestly, at the end of the day. I think when I separated, that was another big one, because I was spending a lot of time at work, working those long hours. And of course that fell onto my previous partner, picking up the slack at home with our child. And so I think that was another big one for me to like do some self-reflection on. Was like my accountability in that. And then I think just like coming from the previous job to the current job was like the big, like, this is my fresh start to put these boundaries in place.
Yeah.
Because the other job already knew that I was willing to do all that and put in those extra hours and put in the extra effort, even though like it wasn't appreciated and I don't even think compensated properly.
Right.
And so going into the new position was like very much, when I was in the interview process, I was asking all the questions about coverage and like overtime and vacation time before I even took the job. So I was like, these are the things that are important to me right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think those are some good learnings to take on with you. And I honestly think that's the key to success, if you will, is understanding what are your non-negotiables and taking from your past experiences and learning from them. Like it's the same with me with other jobs that I've had, is what are my boundaries? What am I okay with? What am I not okay with? How many hours do I actually want to work? Like, I remember I loved working overtime before, like in my 20s, because I was, wanting to make more money. And then at that time, go on trips and like, how am I going to pay for this? Like, oh, more overtime? Yes, I will bank that up and then cash it out. Like, I wouldn't use that overtime to even like take time off. Like, I would cash out that money.
Oh, see, we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. I mean, this was like 15 years
too.
ago. So I'm sure times are different.
Each company says different things. And I know in my contract it says I can't bank. Like, I can't get paid for overtime. But we get it back in time.
Right. Yeah, you get it in lieu.
In lieu.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so, and I think now, if I have a tight deadline and I know I need to if I don't do my part, the rest of my team suffers, or there's a deliverable that won't be met and whatever, and it's because I didn't manage my time properly, then yes, I will put in some extra time, and that's fine, because that's, my responsibility as an employee to do a good job. So, but I'm not looking for overtime. I don't want it. Don't even come to me with it. It's not a thing anymore for me. Definitely not. And moving to being a salaried employee, that's not really a thing that you get anyways. But I think there's, with that overtime piece and being a good employee back then was the pressure to make a good impression, to climb the corporate ladder so then I could benefit more financially and all that stuff. But I don't know if that's like a rite of passage. Is that the way the world works now? I don't know. Is that how the world will continue to work in the future, when our children grow up? I don't know.
Oh, our
I think
children.
It's so different now.
Frightened for them.
Yeah, especially after COVID, though. I think COVID has definitely changed a lot of things for employees and employers. But I just don't think employers really have much of a leg to stand on anymore to say that you cannot work from home.
I wish I could work from home.
Yeah. It's honestly the best. I feel like I'm just I really am spoiled with my current job just because I do get to work from home. They do say that. Yeah, they do say that they honor you going and taking your vacation and all these things. And I was very particular about the companies that I was applying for when I was looking for a new opportunity. So I think that's also something that, if people are unhappy with where they are currently and are looking for new opportunities, is to really sit down and figure out what is it that you want to do.
Yeah.
What are your non-negotiables, and what type of benefits are you looking for? I was really looking for a company that treated me like a person and acknowledged me that I was a human being. Mm-hmm. So I've had a few positive experiences with finding those organizations. So I feel very fortunate in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. And I don't know why companies don't do that more.
Let you work from home?
Let you work from home, or even just have some added benefits to attract good talent. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the work from home piece, I don't understand it. I get it. It's not for everybody. Not every personality type would thrive in that environment. I understand that aspect of it, but yeah, for me, that was huge. That was a huge piece for me in finding my current job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that also helps create some balance too, being able to work from home. You don't have that commute time. You got you don't have to pack your lunch, you're at home, so you can just go have your lunch. It's just all those little things add up.
Yeah.
and like time saving, which I think is like another good point.
So our topic today is work-life balance, and we have not yet asked the question of what work-life balance means to us. So, Rochelle, what does work-life balance mean to you?
I think a good work-life balance for me is just working those allotted hours, being able to like unplug when I get home, being able to have my evenings and my weekends to recharge and do the other things I want to do and spend time with my family. And I feel like that's like a fair balance. Mm-hmm. Do I have like dreams of what I would like work-life balance to be? Of course. I would like the work to be like this and then like the rest of my life to be like this.
Yeah.
But is that realistic? No.
No.
At least not at this current time.
Not in this moment, but maybe
Not in this
one
moment.
day.
Maybe one day.
That's the dream, right? It's nice to have dreams.
It is the dream. I just like, we spend so much of our life at work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's wild when you think about it. Like
Yes.
the amount of time you spend at work versus the amount of time you spend doing the things you actually want to do. I know there's people out there that really enjoy their jobs and I'm sure like enjoy going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But for those who don't, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of your life spent. And the difference between the amount of time at work in a day or a week or a year versus the amount of time you get at home to do the things you want and spend the time you want and travel and whatnot is wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I agree.
What about you? What does work-life balance look like for you?
For me, it's freedom to do what I want when I want. I think that I understand the structure of a workday. I understand why it's put into place. It's how businesses operate. I get it. I don't really work that way where I'm like productive for 8 straight hours. Like there's no way, no
Right.
how. I don't think that I've ever been that way. And I don't think anybody's honestly that way. Like I remember working in an office. We weren't working for 8 whole hours, let me tell you. Like maybe if something was like super busy and like things had to
Yeah.
get done, then sure, yes.
Yeah.
We did have those days, but not every day, right? So
Right.
work-life balance, I don't enjoy that term or that phrase. I think it's like there is an answer to it, but I don't think that there is. Honestly, I think there's definitely ebbs and flows in life. Like there's times where I'm just super locked into my work and I'm really enjoying it and I feel really good at it. I'm very positive about it. And then there's times that I'm experienced like currently where, it's just not jiving as it once was, but that's okay. That's just the ebbs and flows of life, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember this one HR lady at one of my previous jobs. She had told me that work-life balance is that if your personal life needs a bit more attention, then your work should allow you to give you time to sort that out. So if you have
Ooh.
some fires at home or there's some hard stuff going on or maybe your kid is at home sick, your work should not give you a hard time for needing to take care of your kid. But then it goes the other way. So if life at home is good, then, you have a little extra to give at work.
Right.
Which at the time I thought, I've never had it explained to me that way. And I liked that idea in a way. But as I get older, I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't super love that idea of work-life balance. And I don't know if I've ever really met somebody who could define it in a way that they were like, yeah, this is great all the time.
I'd be curious to see what other people, what they define work-life balance as, or what it
Yeah.
means to them.
What does it mean to you if you're listening
Does it
or
mean to
watching?
you?
Please let us know, because I think this is such a big conversation, and I think living where we live in North America, we're just so stuck in the rat race.
Yeah, and I feel like there's other countries that are not. Some countries I
Yeah.
feel like have got it figured out better than us. You've got Italy with their like 3-hour nap time during the day where stores just shut down and it's like known. I think they eat dinner later there too because certain restaurants don't open till like 7. Like people
Yeah.
get that time at home. There's countries that have 4-day work weeks. I would love a 4-day work week.
Same.
Pitched that before. I'm like, can we like do a 4-day work week? Why not? Why can't we do a 4-day work week?
Why can't we? I
Just
don't know.
rotate people on that 4-day work week. Like, why isn't that a thing? I think that extra day for me would just be like, it would be delightful. 3 days off
Life-changing.
every week, right? Like 3 days in
Yeah.
a row off. I feel like that makes such a difference between the two. Like you have your Friday, you have the full day Saturday, then it's like Sunday, you're getting ready to go back to work. You're prepping all the lunches, you're doing all the things, you know, that you can't get done during the week because it's like your last day before you have to go back to work. Think of having 2 Saturdays. Oh. I would love
Glorious.
that. It would be divine.
It would be divine. I remember at my previous job, we would have summer Fridays where we
I've
would
seen
get
that
half
on
a day
some.
off on Friday
Oh,
in the summer, every Friday. And I even remember that was like, oh
That
man,
sounds
I have so much free
delightful
time.
too.
Yeah.
yeah. So then you got the Friday, half the day, plus
Yeah.
your evening. Then you got the Saturday, the Sunday.
Exactly. Got all that time. It was a good time. It was nice.
I want to pitch
So why don't we just at least start
all
with
year
that?
Fridays. All
It
year
should
Fridays.
be.
Forget summer Fridays. I want all year Fridays. Half
same.
days.
Yeah, that would be delightful. And I think that would
just
give
a
people
half
the
day.
motivation to even like work more
Right?
or harder.
think so,
Not
too.
harder, but work more
But, like,
efficiently.
Yeah. Because they know they're going to get that time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. It's hard. I think with work-life balance for me, I strive for flexibility. Like
I like that.
I thrive off of flexibility. If I don't feel like confined or constrained into something, then I find
Right.
I'm a lot more, I don't know, easygoing,
Yeah.
happier. Because I remember when I was working downtown Toronto and commuting to, I know I talked about this before, from Hamilton to Toronto on the train was an hour and a half one way. So
No.
it was such a time suck.
3
And
hours of your day.
3 hours. I couldn't do school drop off or pick up because there just was no way. I tried. I put in a
gosh.
solid try. I remember, quick story time. I remember dropping my stepson off at school and then going to the nearest train station and running in winter to the train
No.
and literally touched the train as it was rolling on by.
Leaving. Oh,
I'm
no.
like, well, that was a waste of my time. And
Oh, my gosh.
the next train wasn't coming for another half hour. I could just be at home. So I just called it and got in my car and drove my ass home because
You're like, I'll be at
I'm
home.
not going to get any work done by sitting on this train.
No.
You know, by the time I get to the office, it's going to be lunchtime. What's
Yeah.
the point? So anyways, it's just things like situations like that where there's so much added stress when I think that's what I had the hardest time with. It's like I could just do this at home though.
Yeah.
There wasn't really much value add for me anyways going to the office, but I think that's definitely flexibility is what I strive for.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. And I think for me, when I was going through my job search, that's why finding a remote job was a priority of mine.
Yeah.
Like hybrid just wasn't
that.
cutting it anymore because I'm so spoiled. But I also, you know, living away from my family and friends, having that flexibility to work from anywhere has definitely been a game changer for me.
I think that would be amazing too. Like, because of the remote work, you can work from anywhere. So, like, if you do want to travel, you can still travel. Maybe use some time off. Maybe still work a bit.
Yeah.
Because you have that
The flexibility.
Words are hard today.
It's fair. The flip side of that, though, is when I do go back west, I'm still working on Eastern time. So it's a 3 hours difference.
True.
If I do have like a 6 a.m. meeting Eastern time, that means I have to wake up at 3.
Yeah, but also, who schedules a meeting at 6 a.m. Eastern time? That's quite early.
It is.
That's
quite early. Yes. But yes, it is.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Like 3 a.m. Let's just get up for this meeting.
Yeah, I do my best to be very like transparent with my manager and just say, listen, this is where I need
to be on this call?
Can we reschedule this to the following week? Well, when I'm back in that time zone. So yeah. Anyways, that is the flip side to it, right? There's a good and a bad to everything, unfortunately. So yeah, I just think that to continue on the work-life balance track here of trying to build the life that you enjoy.
Yes.
Right? I think that is the ultimate goal. Is finding that balance so that you can enjoy your free time and still keep on top of everything else that life demands. Yeah. Which is tricky.
It's tricky. And I really wonder too, like, how our children are going to do it. Like, the wages are not rising at the same rate as inflation. And it's like, how are these kids going to be able to, if they choose to go to school, go through schooling, hold down like a part-time job, pay for rent? Like, if I had to pay for rent now back when I was in school and working, I wouldn't be able to afford it.
No.
It's wild.
But that's why so many kids aren't moving out.
Yeah, which is...
until their late 20s.
Ugh, must be so hard.
Yeah.
That's another problem that needs to be solved. Inflation and wages. How do we fix this?
I don't know. We got to teach them.
Why are the wages not rising?
Yeah, we have to teach children about investing. That's what needs to happen.
I guess so. It always reminds me of those memes that were like, had I known, I would have like bought a house while I was in grade 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Should have bought that house.
Silly me attending kindergarten instead of getting into the stock market.
Should have been buying a house.
Yeah.
Gosh. Wild.
It is tricky, and it is like, who knows what the world will look like in the next 10 years even. But even, I think, I wonder if our parents had that question of how are our children going to survive? Because I think the world was definitely changing rapidly back then too, when we were growing up.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, with technology coming onto the scene fast and furious and quickly evolving. So I don't know. I think as humans, we just adapt. We learn how to adapt. We're very adaptable creatures, if anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the answer is.
Darn it.
Darn it. I thought I had something, but I have nothing. I mean, man. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's hard. such differences in the
it's-
different generations too, right?
And it's hard with social media. We get to see all these influencers appearing to live what looks like their best lives, making funny content and traveling the world. And it's like, how do I do that?
I mean, I think you just start.
I guess. I think also too, like social media comes into play in a negative aspect sometimes too when you start that comparing game.
Oh man.
It looks like
such a
other
beef.
people are enjoying their time more or seem to have more of a balance with work and home life. And it's just hard to take all that into and then be like, well, it's just depressing.
Just that comparison of like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
How do I get these opportunities, or how do I find time to do XYZ with my family?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I think social media is definitely a facade that we hide behind because it's easy, right? Like nobody
It's
wants
easy.
to share the messy. I mean, except for us. But
Yeah.
kidding.
We're blasted all over the place. What are you talking about?
but it's much easier, and I don't know, it feels good to just share the good times. And I think that's what people, want to see. Nobody really
Yeah.
loves watching other people go through hard times.
True.
Not that I'm defending social media at all, because I definitely have like a love-hate with it.
It's a tough one to navigate.
It is. And it's definitely a scary place because there's people on there who just feel like they have the right to enter the chat and just say some horrible things to people,
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
And it's like, why?
Hiding behind their screens.
Exactly. And like, what gives you, I don't know. I just have such a bone to pick with that as well. And I don't appreciate that. I can't imagine being somebody like that, to just take somebody else down online just because I'm having a bad day or
Right.
don't like the shirt they're wearing or something like nonsense like that. It's just nonsense is what it is. So, yeah, social media it's a tricky one. I think I miss the days of when Instagram was just a picture feed.
Oh, yeah.
I found so many good things on Instagram back in the day when I first joined. I remember it was such a fun experience of discovering small local businesses that I'm like, oh, they're right around the corner. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And just different content. And then when it became more mainstream, it was just, my feed was filled with just celebrity nonsense.
Yeah.
But I don't stop looking at it, which just bothers me more. It's like, why can't I stop? I don't know.
Sucked in the doom
Why do
scrolling.
Yeah, like, why do I care about these people who have millions and billions of dollars? Our lives are not the same.
No.
So far from the same.
Sometimes I wish I had those millions and billions of dollars.
Oh, don't get me wrong, same.
Maybe that's why. I'm like,
Maybe.
what it would be like to be you.
Yeah,
It's not a money care in the world. Financial freedom.
I guess. Yeah, what is financial freedom like?
I mean, money comes with its own problems. Let's be real.
It definitely does. You're right. You're right. Money. Blech.
Bleh.
But I think like that trying to attain the money is something that, kind of also feeds back into like that hustle culture that we were talking about before. And being a part of that hustle culture, like what type of toll does that take on somebody? Like what type of toll did it take on you?
You see these bags? But I'm not kidding. took quite the toll.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, it's just not worth it. And you can't get that time back.
That's true.
Like, you're
Because
not getting
ultimately,
that back
too,
now.
it's like time missed with the people you
Yeah.
love and want to be around.
Exactly. The people you
Like, have
actually
you-
want to spend time with.
Yeah. Like, have you ever had a situation where your daughter asked where you were, or if you were, like, busy working, or...
Oh, yeah. I feel like there was like a good chunk of time where she definitely felt like the work was a priority, and that's such like a sad thing for me to reflect back on. Mm-hmm. But like, it's also explaining to her like how we pay for things, like how she gets her food, how we live in the place we live. Like, all these things cost money, and we have to work to get them. She definitely brings it up a lot more recently with my partner, because he has to work some longer hours. Because he's like a content creator. He makes videos and does advertising, and some days he gets home a bit later. He's worked really hard on making like family a priority too, because he used to work like very, very long hours, like very late. And we had some chats about that, about just family time and like time spent together. And he's definitely made that a priority, and has made a huge effort to get home in time for like dinners and time, and in time to spend the evening with my daughter and like do some things with her before she has to go to bed. But on those rare occasions now when he does have to work late, she's like, oh, like, why is he still at work? Like, and we just have to explain to her, like, some days we do have to work a bit later.
Yeah.
And like, these are the reasons why, and these are the things that like the money that we're getting from working a bit later is helping provide. Like, she's going to need to understand that one day, that like all these things aren't just coming for free.
Absolutely. And I think
there
that's
does
also...
have to be that balance.
There definitely does have to be that balance, but also the demonstration of like work ethic, I think, is important for
that's true.
kids to see.
I think it's hard for them at that. It's a tricky one at that age, because they're like, why do you just get home and spend time with us?
It is tricky, and I definitely have experienced something similar to that too, especially when I was out of the house on my like 15,000 hour commute. But even working from home, just having that boundary of, I have to work till this time, because you know, that's just because I'm here in the same dwelling as you does not mean like I am accessible at this moment in time, which sucks.
Yes. I've also had those days where she doesn't have daycare, and then I have the ability to work from home on those rare occasions.
Yeah.
And she wants all my attention, and I'm like, honey, this is still a regular day.
Yeah.
I still have to work.
Yes, this is still a regular day for me. Like, I just had my stepson stay home sick from school, and so
it's so hard.
It is so hard, and he is honestly the best, and is so patient and so understanding, because we've had this conversation many, many times over the course of our relationship, and but it's still hard for him to understand that, you know, I have to work. Like, how many more pieces of work do you have to do?
Pieces of work. 10 more pieces.
Yeah. Okay, after this one piece, then you can play with me for a little bit. Like, well,
that's funny. Pieces.
Okay, so as we're winding down our conversation about work-life balance, I think it's very evident that, Rochelle, we do not have it figured out.
No.
We do not. We're trying. I think we definitely have made some strides.
We've improved. Yeah.
We have improved from our early career days. I think we've learned some lessons along the way, definitely of different, you know, experiencing different organizations and ways of working and so on and so forth. And I'm proud of us for that. You know?
Yeah. We should be proud of ourselves.
We should. I think we're so hard on ourselves sometimes. And so just to take a moment to acknowledge of how far we've come, and to continue the work of reflecting and setting boundaries, because I don't think that work ever stops as we're evolving. And just to continue to do things that are in like our best interests, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can achieve that flexibility that allows us to have that so-called work-life balance.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you're listening and you have it figured out, please,
Yes.
please let us
Please
know.
tell us.
Yeah. Or
What do
if
you do?
you have a system that's working for you, or you have an experience that you think is the answer, or maybe not the full answer, but
An answer.
an answer that's working for you right now, please share, because I think there are so many people out there who have the same sentiments as us, possibly feelings about
Yes.
how do we create the time to enjoy life more? What does that look like? Let us know.
Let us know.
Yes. And with that, we shall leave you. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. If you did enjoy this video or just enjoy listening to our chats, if you could hit that like and subscribe or follow button on whichever platform you are listening or watching on, we would greatly appreciate that. And we so appreciate you for tuning in. So thanks, everyone. We love you.
We miss you.
And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.